Hi everyone, I'm Kirat Dhaliwal. You're watching Punjab TV and welcome to the Weekly 6. Homeowner that hosted a 200-person party in Brampton could face up to a $100,000 fine. Ontario Premier Doug Ford says the host of the Brampton house party that had up to 200 people over the weekend needs to face the full extent of the law. Ford was asked about the party, which was broken up by the Peel Regional Bylaw officers on Saturday night, and he called the host and guests a bunch of yahoos. The region of Brampton was in Stage 2 when the party was held. Ontario led Peel Region and Toronto to move to Stage 3. Toronto and Peel Region moved into Stage 3 of Ontario's COVID-19 recovery plan yesterday as the province reported its fewest number of new cases since March 23rd. Windsor-Essex, the only area of the province that is still in Stage 2, will not be permitted to proceed to the next phase at this point. The region is still struggling with outbreaks among farm workers. Stage 3 allows for activities such as indoor dining in restaurants, live performing arts, shows, and reopening of movie theaters and playgrounds. It also permits larger gatherings of people through social distancing. Donald Trump suggests delay to 2020 U.S. presidential election. Donald Trump has suggested November's presidential election to be postponed, saying increased postal voting could lead to fraud and inaccurate results. He floated a delay until people could properly, securely, and safely vote. There is little evidence to support Mr. Trump's claims, but he has no longer railed against mail-in voting, which he said he would be susceptible to fraud. Under the U.S. Constitution, Mr. Trump does not have the authority to postpone the election himself. Any delay would have to be approved by the Congress. Temperature screening is now mandatory at Pearson Airport. Temperature screening is now mandatory in Canada's 15 busiest airports, including Toronto Pearson, in response to COVID-19. Travelers will have their temperature taken either by a temperature scanning camera or by a handheld thermometer. Passengers with temperatures below 38 degrees Celsius will be able to proceed to the checkpoint. Those with temperatures at above 38 degrees Celsius at screening will be asked to wait 10 minutes in a nearby designated waiting area, unless they can show a medical certificate stating that their elevated temperature is not due to COVID-19. People keep getting attacked at a Toronto intersection and the suspect hasn't been found. Police are now investigating after multiple attacks have been reported at the same Toronto intersection since May 13th. The Toronto Roncesvalles attacks happened at Howard Park Avenue. Some assaults have included spitting and throwing drinks at bystanders. Toronto Police has released a couple of reported cases and are asking any other victims or anyone with any information or pictures or videos to come forward. Ontario unveils plan to reopen schools in September. Ontario has revealed its plan to reopen schools across the province, announcing that elementary school students and many high school students will return to the classroom full-time in September. Elementary school children in kindergarten through to grade 8 will return to school 5 days per week across Ontario for a full day, which includes recess and lunch, with no changes to class sizes. Non-medical masks will be mandatory. High school will attend class on alternative days or alternative schedules that would represent in-person attendance for at least 50% of the instructional days. That was today's update on the Weekly 6. Don't forget to follow Punjab TV on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and I'll see you next time on Weekly 6.